Okay, I apologize. I started recording and got a knock at the door, and that spooked me. So here we are. So to start us over, again, I apologize. So the first thing that we pulled is the Empress, and that is you. You are the Empress. You are full of power and love and joy and knowledge and divinity. And that is so beautiful for you. Then we have candles, which is wands. The deck that we're using is the Universal Monsters Tarot deck. So with the Three of Candles, you have built something. As the Empress, you have built something so beautiful. And with the Chariot coming in right after it, it's almost like you are seeing it fall. You are seeing it be destroyed. With Strength coming out right after it. And it seems to be happening very quickly. With Strength coming right after it, there's so much courage fighting for whatever it is that you built. There's so much courage in that, and strength and power. With the Hermit coming right after, it's like although you are so strong, you're still seeing it be destroyed, right? With the Hermit coming right after, that's like saying there was corruption within it. And things that are corrupted, they have to fall. And I know that's not what a lot of people want to hear. But then again, that's what a lot of people do want to hear. Is that when there are things like corruption, you can't just fix the corrupted. You have to break it completely down and rebuild. Okay? So with this deck, we have crypts, which are actually cups. I initially thought that they were pentacles, but they are cups. So with the Two of Crypts, this is a unity of some sort. And with that, it's a beautiful unity of equality. A beautiful unity of equality. Then with the Nine of Crypts coming in right after, it's success. Once the breakdown has happened, and it is rebuilt, it will be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It will be glorious, to say the least. It will be everything that you had hoped for and wished for and manifested. So fun fact, I am channeling two very different energies right now on what this could be about. This could be a love situation or a situation of the heart. But I'm also, I don't know what I can say on here without getting taken down, but this actually might be a political type of thing where the corruption is here. You are all powerful. You can make the changes. You can break it all down, whatever it is that you have created. You can break it down and build it back up and make it something beautiful. Get rid of that corruption. Get rid of the nasty. If that's in a relationship, a personal relationship, it's possible. It's completely possible. If this is from a political standpoint, it too is possible. It is completely possible. The changes start with you. The changes start with you. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, what else can we get for this reading? Is there anything else you'd like to share with us? Wow, that was way too many. I'm gonna put these back, but this one fell by itself, so whoa. The Page of Claws. Ooh. Those would be swords. We have Temperance, and we have the Two of Swords, or Claws. Aww. Okay, last shuffle. So we have the King of Candles, and then the Queen of Crypts. Okay. This deck is so cool, you guys. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's the Universal Monsters Tarot deck, and boy howdy, it's pretty lit. So let's see here, the Page of Claws. You're being watched. Okay. Yeah, you're being watched, whether that's via social media, via other people keeping tabs on you somehow, like. And then with Temperance, you need to have, no. Let me reread this. Hold on. That's not right. You need to have perspective while you are making your moves. Okay? You need to have perspective because, like, if you don't, and if you're only coming from a place of one perspective, like of the perspective of ego, it's not going to turn out well. With the Two of Claws coming in next, it's courage, it's affection, it's intimacy. Again, it's not always romantic intimacy. You can be intimate with other people, not just your romantic partner, not in a sexual way. Or if that's what you're into, then, and if everyone's okay with it, like, do you. But from a love standpoint, there is intimacy coming. From a political standpoint, it's talking about being vulnerable with the right people. Being courageous and standing for what you believe in. And actually that goes for both, political or relationship or lovey. Stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. Okay, then we have the King of Candles. King of Candles. Someone is coming in that is honest and loyal. Someone is about to show up as being honest and loyal. And that is a beautiful thing. with the Queen of Crips. Queen of Crips. She is honest, devoted, loving, intelligent, full of wisdom and virtue. She's the real deal, right? And where these two came out together, I feel like you have two people. You have someone who's coming in to be just loyal, and you have someone who's coming in to give you everything. From a love standpoint. From a political standpoint, you have two people coming in that are going to assist you in this. One of them is just going to show that they are loyal to you. The other is going to be the real deal. Keep in mind with the king and queen and empress and whatever, gender is irrelevant. Again, take what resonates. Oh, I don't think I said that in this one. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try and force things, because we are not in that habit anymore. But it's the energy that we're looking at. One of them is going to be a little more feminine, nurturing, loving. The other one's going to be very like, by the books. Okay? Now with the love take on this, we're going to use the Past Life Oracle deck. What can you tell us about this for the love portion of this? If this is a love reading, for those taking it as a love reading. Anything? Anything about our past lives? There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, last shuffle. Trust and faith. Ooh. Okay, so then we got Celtic. So that might resonate with some of you. And spirituality and religion. You have done this before. The universe is telling you, you need to have faith in whatever it is that you've manifested. It's almost like, okay. It's almost like how you're supposed to, there's a phrase that says, give it to God, okay? I love the phrase. I have changed it for my beliefs. Your beliefs are yours, that's beautiful for you. But I've changed it to, like for me, I use give it to the universe. The thing is when we're manifesting, a lot of the time people forget that when they are manifesting, you don't have to keep talking to the universe about it, because it's like when you're going through and you are asking over and over and over for the same thing, it's not going to happen because you don't have the faith. You don't have the trust that it's going to happen. You need to trust yourself that what is meant for you is going to happen. You need to keep in mind that, like, you need to give up that control. You need to give up the control of micromanaging the situation. You need to trust and have faith that you two are meant to get through this. With the spirituality and religion coming through, I feel as though at least one of you is incredibly spiritual. You're probably very aligned with your higher self, and that is a beautiful thing. So you know that you have done this before. You know that you've been here before. You know that you know what's happening because you feel that it's happened before. You know what is happening because you've lived it before. This time, you have to trust and have faith and stop trying to force things, because the universe will allow what is meant for you to be for you. If you do not, and you keep pushing and keep pushing and keep trying to control everything, you're just going to cause yourself heartbreak. With Celtic coming through, that could mean a whole bunch of things. That you could have, like, you could both be like descendants, or one of you could be a descendant of the Celticness. You could be hand-fasted. You could have had the plan to be hand-fasted in a Celtic ceremony. Like, that could be something that resonates with you and makes you realize, oh shit, this is for me. From a political standpoint, we're going to actually use the same. Okay, from a political standpoint, what can you tell us about this? Phobias and the arts. So the arts, phobias, lessons and blessings. Okay. Last shuffle. Okay. So, from a political standpoint, there are a whole lot of phobias going on right now, right? So many. And that has been driving so much of the negativity that's going on. With the arts coming through as well. Perhaps, no. Let me, hold on. With the arts coming through, it's a reminder that art is protest. Like, all parts of art can be a form of protest. And with lessons and blessings, we are learning this lesson as a society to be blessed later on. We are learning that hate does not create happiness. Hate is not where it's at. We have to come from a place of love. I want to say Martin Luther King actually said something like that, where it's hate does not drive out hate, only love can do that, or something like that. And in this day and age, there is nothing more true than that. Hate cannot breed love. Hate breeds hate, and hate alone. Love and light are where it's at. And it starts with you. It starts with us. We have to be the changes, right? We have to be the change that we want to see in the world. We really do. It's not just some tagline on some suburban woman's or man's wall. We have to be the change if we expect change to come. It starts with us. in your relationship or situationship or whatever the hell it is, the change has to start with you. And that is scary. But if you don't stand up for yourself, no one else will. Politically speaking, if you don't stand up for yourself, as we have seen with the state of our world and the politicians that are running it, if you do not stand up for yourself, no one else will. So now is the time. Sorry I got political? Not sorry I got political. Okay. I'm going to be done for tonight because it's getting late and I feel like that was heavy. So I hope you have a marvelous evening or day or whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you in the next one.